Hi, Room 10. Today we're going to be looking at a book review. Whenever I buy books, either on Amazon or when they used to have bookstores, I would always look at the reviews that people wrote to see if I might like the books because the other people did. Reviews can be either positive, meaning the reader really liked the book, or some reviews could also be negative. What we're going to do today is we're going to read a couple of reviews for the book Diary of a Wimpy Kid by Jeff Kinney. And as we read it, I want you to keep in mind the things that they're telling you, because what you're going to do after today is you're going to be choosing a book that you're going to write a book review for. All right. Diary of a Wimpy Kid by Jeff Kinney. If there was an It book of 2008 in the school where I teach 5th grade, forget about Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. It had to be Jeff Kinney's Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Book orders could not send copies fast enough. Bookstores could not restock their shelves quickly enough. Everywhere I turned, I was met by a student with his or her nose buried in its pages. So naturally, I had to see what all the fuss was about. Greg Heffley is your everyday, run-of-the-mill middle school wimp. Sure, someday he's going to amount to something big, but for now, he's stuck in middle school with a bunch of morons. Greg's journal, not diary, but journal, takes us through the hilarious events that make up Greg's days in his first year of middle school. Lucky for us, whether it's avoiding his older brother Roderick or abusing his best friend Rowley, Greg's days are never short on laughs. I can't remember the last time I laughed this hard when reading a book. There are laughs on every page, literally. Greg's muzzling student council posters, Greg and Rowley's failed attempt at a haunted house, the students' wrestling unit in PE, muscles are gross, and Christmas time at the Heffley home. Situations like these that Greg finds himself in are comical enough, but it's his voice and commentary that sets this book apart. Jeff Kinney has cleverly captured the inner workings of a middle school student, and because of this book's popularity, it's obvious that students connect with Greg. However, that's also what scares me about this book. I'm afraid that Kinney is too smart for his own good, and without realizing it, has created a lovable character that advocates laziness and using your best friend for his family's money and his video games. Beneath all this laughs, Greg is a deceitful, selfish jerk of a boy, and the fact that students relate to him so easily doesn't sit well with me, I admit. I laughed hysterically at Kinney's tongue-in-cheek irony, but I'm an adult. I can tell the difference between Greg, the character, being serious, and Jeff, the author, being sarcastic. I'm not sure if all the kids reading this will be able to. I'm torn, though. This book is funny and relevant, and I guess if children are excited about reading it, then who am I to complain? Anytime children want to read, it's a good thing, and I commend Kinney for this. He's discovered a great medium to tell his stories. The pictures only add to the humor, and the journal format makes for an easy read. I think most of my students would be able to distinguish between Greg's selfish behavior and acceptable, respectable behavior. And if they don't, kids will be kids. Either way, I have a feeling that Kinney is going to be around for a while. I may be better off enjoying the laughs. So actually, this review, it was just kind of mixed about how the reader felt. It's funny, but there were some parts that she didn't really like about Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Let's read the next one right underneath. Just because 386 people gave it 5 stars doesn't mean it's quality. It just means they liked it. You need to know what you're looking for in a book. High-quality literature has the capacity to enrich and transform people's lives. That is why there are books considered timeless and classic. If children do not know how to appreciate good literature, it's because we're not teaching them well enough, not because we shouldn't expect them to appreciate it. This is the junk food of books for children, immediately satisfying, yet in the end, a pollutant causing distaste for that which helps them in the end. This is shallow, simple writing that actually discourages intellectual curiosity and makes other books seem boring. I wholeheartedly disagree with the statement that it turns reluctant readers into readers. The only thing that it has done to my reluctant readers, I'm a 5th grade teacher, is make them whine about reading anything else. We need to be wise about our choices with what we feed our children's mind just as much as their bellies. Both can either be fruitful and life-giving or actually lower their quality of life. Well, even if you didn't understand everything that reviewer said, the fifth grade teacher's review, you can pick out some words that are not so positive. So that was pretty clear cut. She does not like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, especially when her fifth graders read them. All right, so we read two examples of a book review, both for Diary of a Wimpy Kid. What you're going to do is I'm going to attach a couple others that you can read, and these are actual reviews from Amazon, so actual readers who have reviewed these books, and you can take a look at them if you need to refer to them, because what you're going to be doing eventually is to be writing your own book review. Let's see, let's move on to this screen I want to show you. Hopefully it comes up. All right, so what makes a good book review? This is what you're going to do tomorrow. What is the name of the book? Who is the author who wrote it? Because you have to include that in your book review. And you need to have a concise summary. Concise means not very long. Describe the book in a short summary. Remember, don't give the ending away. So maybe you can use Somebody Wanted, but so then, if you choose a fiction book. Your reactions. What struck you as noteworthy? How did you feel about the book when you read it? And then the very last thing that you should include, recommendation. Would you recommend this book to your audience? All right, boys and girls, I think that's it. So let's go over what you're going to be doing for opinion writing for today. First, you'll be watching this video. Second, you need to look over some of the other book reviews just to have different examples. 3, you are going to choose a book that you're going to review. And 4, you're going to write your review. I'm going to give you, let's see, I think I'll give you until Monday. I'll give you 2 days to finish this assignment because it might take you a while to find your book. Maybe you're still reading it, and then you're going to write your book review. Okay, boys and girls, that is it for now.